flowers of the night gleaming from the moisture in.
Which is cool in a way.
You need a cue card for him right across the road.
Okay, you guys.
We need like
Peace, love, and all that good stuff. We're looking at the the Nautilus Studio M31 Files, and today we have with us Chris and Kim Lindell, and the talent we have here in the southwest corner of Colorado.
Pretty amazing, huh?
Just Frenches my mind.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
I'm
And
sitting with them.
You guys,
Yeah, same.
you guys are right
Yeah.
there, man.
Yeah.
And met these guys, 20 years ago or so?
More than
something
that.
like
30.
20, 30.
20,
Time flies when
30,
we're having
No,
fun.
there's age,
they're
yeah.
31.
Well, we
mean,
moved
if
here
we-
31
yeah.
years ago. We met you just like a year later.
Yeah.
Did you guys meet here or?
Somewhere out on the 184 highway on a party that was going on.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was over at Malinsky's right here.
That might have been at some point,
Okay.
but I recall, I think Bill Dale set it up, but like the Lindells need a drummer, and I just brought my set out and I learned how to,
I know where that house is,
Perfect,
actually.
yeah.
Do you?
It's that one on the north side. It's always got a fire going. Cause
Oh,
it's
yeah.
such a
It's
cold-
not on fire, though. I hope.
No, thank
Yeah.
goodness.
No, not on
Yeah.
fire.
What are
Yeah.
they? What are
Yeah.
they burning on St. Peter?
Who knows?
What's that?
What did they burn there?
Oh, no, it was just a cold house. Because it
Oh,
was
I
on the,
see.
on the north side of the highway.
Okay.
They
They'll-
have the
they'll-
fireplace. I thought they had a
might
fire
have
outside.
rented-
No, no, no.
Maybe burning
No,
stuff.
no.
Yeah, I was
Fireplace with
there,
some
but
food.
Okay,
anyway.
sure. Yeah.
But we have some awesome musicians here.
Yep.
Bass player, female singing bass player. That's the best. That you don't get any better than that.
Aw, thank you, Bill.
And beautiful too. You're a lucky dog there.
Well, thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
You're a good-looking guy, too.
Who owes money to?
Yeah, so we've been catching up on old times here, and we're trying to jog our brains on all of the things we've done since we've last talked.
I know.
Long time.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But,
I'm so glad for the reconnection.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
beautiful.
now are connected again. So
Yeah.
you'll
I
have
love
to come
it.
out and see my little studio, which
Yeah.
is the Nautilus Studio part of the Nautilus Studio
Okay.
M31.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm a studio geek,
Yeah,
so
yeah, you'll love it. Yeah.
I'd love to geek
Yeah.
Have you
out.
never been to this thing?
No,
Yeah.
no.
Well, because
No.
I have. What was it? 15 years ago you built it?
Oh, not,
Maybe
no,
long-
no. It was,
Was it built when you guys
20.
still knew each other?
Don't ask me about the past. I know one
I love
week.
asking you about the past.
I
There's
know
a whole bunch
one-
of
I know
numbers
one
back
week
there.
in the past, and I'm looking at 1 week in the future.
That's
Is my
right.
life.
Oh,
You
great.
you
Yeah.
have said that more than once.
I know.
Hey, so let's organize this slightly.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to know where you guys individually and together eventually are from.
This would be a great story.
All right.
Okay. Well, originally we were both from Southern California, which is where we met. In high school, in a rock climbing, technical rock climbing club. And we would take our guitars out after we climbed till our fingers bled and hands, because
Perfect timing to put your fingers on the trains.
yeah.
That had to be hard.
You just need something to do, after.
Where were
and-
you rock climbing? The cliffs over at La Jolla?
No. This was in Joshua
Indoors,
Tree,
or-
Yeah.
Joshua Tree, Idlewild, and eventually Yosemite.
Oh, really?
Both in the Yosemite Valley and then up in Tuolumne Meadows.
Beautiful areas.
Yeah, just
Yeah, it is.
gorgeous.
Wow.
So we spent a lot of time in the high country. You can't take the mountain out of the girl,
And the girl out
you
of the
can't take the girl out of the mountains. And so here I am.
Yeah. That's
but
serious.
we wanted to make up songs as we went along and taught ourselves how to play guitar and write songs, and here we are.
Wow.
Yeah, we met in
Very cool.
1981.
1981.
Yeah,
Awesome.
And so what
somebody
town,
gets to do the math.
what town were you guys in at the time?
A
Or
place called Glendora, California. Yeah, it's in the San Gabriel Valley.
okay.
Yeah, so Chris,
I
take it
can
away.
fill in just a few gaps, maybe, because
Sure.
you told the story. But I was born in 1966, and then by 1985 we were leaving Los Angeles. I was 18 and a half. And we left Los Angeles for a road trip, climbing trip. We had like the big jars of peanut butter and all kinds of flour and Dutch ovens and stuff.
Yeah.
And so we traveled around California and finally ended up settling that fall in Mammoth Lakes, California, and became just engraved in that scene of it was some of the earliest local music that they had, and so we were a part of that, and then we eventually moved in '95 to come out here 31 years later. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a ski resort up there, and so you guys were in the fast lane up there, weren't you? Or was it that fast back
Neither
then?
one of us ever worked at the ski area.
Oh, you
believe
did?
it or
Were
not.
you skiers?
Yeah. We were backcountry skiers, telemark skiers.
Yeah.
For your hill, for your mom.
Yeah, lots and lots of
Right on.
backpacking, and I think I've logged maybe less than a handful of days on the ski area.
Oh, really?
Skiing.
So
yeah.
you didn't jump off the cornice there at
No, I'm not that brave.
Yeah.
No, I like living.
Yeah.
Did you, Mr. Bill? You
I
sound
did.
like
I
you,
jumped
you
off
may
the
have
corner.
gone.
Oh, good. You
Yeah,
did the
I
cornice.
used to live in San Diego and
Nice.
learned how to ski in Utah, but once I learned how, I went up to Mammoth here and there.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And
space.
so there was a music scene there in that little town, and you guys were probably a big part of it.
We tried to be.
It was
We
a
tried to make a
hard
music
scene.
scene.
Yeah.
It was a
More
much
churches
musical.
and
It was
Oh,
a-
really?
bars, you know.
Back then, boy, I bet you that did a
85.
turnaround at some point.
There was a curious mentality for a lot of the clubs, venues there, that if you weren't a hair band
Yeah.
Or covering-
Spandex.
Covering,
or
yeah.
a cover band,
Yeah.
Covering.
that you couldn't really get gigs. And so
Oh,
we
yeah.
were kind of like an alternative folk rock, psychedelic
Yeah.
kind of. We're not covering really anybody else's music.
know.
We're making up our own.
I know, that's
And-
what makes you guys so awesome.
So we did
You're
a lot
not-
of shows in the park for the Arts Council and
Yeah.
that sort of thing, and that was really fun.
I bet.
I'll always remember the guy that, like, you'll never make it in this town if you don't play covers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. And
That's not-
he's right. I never made it in
Yeah.
that town. But I never played covers either.
Yeah, well,
There
right.
you go. That's
So-
the thing. It's-
Hold to
I have to say,
your
we
gut.
do-
and I really
Choice
respect
covers
you
now.
for that. That is awesome because I'm
We've never done that. And I
I've
know
done
you
it
don't
plenty
either.
of it, but I hate it. And,
Yeah.
and it got me to leave Florida because of it. So yeah, I
You got
totally
your
understand.
sons.
Yeah,
We love
your
your
songs
songs.
are beautiful.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
You're
But
welcome. Yeah.
and so do yours. So
Thank
so all yours.
Words are hard.
Easy
Yeah.
for you to say. So, what kind of drugs have you been doing this morning?
It's called H2O. I recommend
Yes,
it. It's
yes.
really
We're all on water right now.
Yeah, water.
yeah, actually, it's funny. Sometimes I have a scotch. I don't
yeah.
say it.
But that's after a heavy day of work the night, the day before.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Or
It's
sleepless
empty
night.
it.
You might as well just keep going.
Right, there you go. There you go. Oh my gosh.
So it's funny. I didn't realize I was born in '66 too. So
Oh,
Oh,
we're the
you're
same age.
kidding. I thought you were a year
When's your
younger.
birthday?
February 1st.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm August 9th.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to call me sir.
Oh,
I'm your elder.
You guys,
Older than me.
yeah.
I'm older still.
almost as old.
No, you're
Oh
older.
man, he is.
I'm a ma'am.
Yeah,
Exactly. We don't need to know. though.
He looks like he's 40.
yeah. I know he's a youngster, and you can call me Gramps.
Oh, yeah. Grandpa Bill.
Mr. Bill
Yeah, we're
suits you just fine.
It
not-
does.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Mr. Bill's perfect.
I'd like to go a little bit back slightly on your youth and what got you into music. Was it when you met that you both decided, hey, why don't we? No, right? You already had.
You already had.
Although no,
You go
Right.
first.
you said
You
you
go
learned.
You want me to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. When you,
You
well,
tell your
She
story.
was already firmly entrenched in music with her family
okay.
from a very young age. When I entered the picture, she was president of the high school rock climbing club, and they had an old Yamaha classical sitting in the living room
Okay.
because her mom was a
She injured her wrist at work.
she stuck
And,
a big piece of glass in her wrist. That's okay, I can tell my story. But so she stuck this thing in her wrist, and this guitar was supposed to be therapy.
Okay.
And so I started playing it while I was waiting for her to take her to school. in the morning because I was 16, she was 17, and so I'd play this classical every day.
So now, so neither one of you had any kind of training class.
No,
Did you take
don't.
some? Or okay.
Yeah. So I don't remember when I haven't been singing.
Okay.
So as a child, we could have been horsepacking in the backcountry for a fishing trip with my grandparents. We could have been on a car trip to go camping. Anytime we went anywhere, we could be riding horses, and we're just gonna all start singing. And so my brother and my sister and whoever else was in the car, and everybody has a harmony part, and we just make it up as we go. And thankfully, we all had a pretty good ear for how things should sound, and it sounded pretty good. And so that just kind of morphed into playing piano at the age of 6, and then that went away for a little while, still singing, and then into grammar school, and I got to pick up a saxophone, this old, really amazing silver saxophone. I don't think it's in the same key as most altos are for some reason. I need to get some more information about that from
Do you
somebody who
still have
actually
it?
knows.
Is
I
that
do.
what you're saying?
I
Okay.
do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
But in this environment, everything's dried out and it doesn't really work anymore. But that was my first love. And then I went to baritone saxophone, and this was in our school orchestra.
Okay.
You played a Barry?
I did. I played a baritone
Did
saxophone.
it
We'll
touch
find
the
out.
ground?
Right?
It did.
Right.
It did. They put me on a really tall chair.
Oh, that's funny.
The funniest part about it was that we didn't have a bassoon in the guitar in the orchestra, and so the conductor would transpose the bassoon parts
To
for
you.
me to play on the baritone saxophone.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'd be walking to school.
Oh, God.
Oh, my
Yeah, it's
God.
got to be heavy. That's
No
it.
wheels on
eight
those
blocks.
things.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Right? Put wheels on it.
Yeah. So after the orchestra thing, you have to go to do competitions and sight read, and
Wow.
they're like, here, do this,
Right.
and then you're like,
I didn't know you could do that.
I can't do that anymore, and I'm not sure I want to.
Oh no, you definitely don't want to, but to have that in your quiver
Yeah.
of having done it, that's all it's cumulative.
I'm assuming it doesn't
really good
help,
training,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I think the most important part was just being able to learn how to hear where your part is in all that.
Yeah.
And I have to confess, I got kicked out of orchestra because I got tired of reading the music, and I would put my own jazz parts in.
Nice.
And the first
Oh,
chair
man,
saxophone player, he's like,
Fired. You're fired.
get her out of here.
You're like Lisa of The Simpsons.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
so.
you-
Pretty
oh,
much.
yeah.
I mean, my
I didn't
Grammy
think
would
of that.
play.
You got it.
She would play all these beautiful jazz greats, and everything, and I would try and play along
Oh,
with them
that's
when I
so
was
cool that
rehearsing.
you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck with those little
No,
dead
no.
flies.
I love
Yeah,
Lisa.
jam. Yeah, I'm gonna jam.
I know. It was so much fun. I'm not
Yeah.
sure the neighbors appreciated it, but
That's awesome.
yeah, it was fun. And then no music for a while, and then my mom had her accident at work, and got the guitar, and she didn't really ever pick it up, unfortunately, but I did.
Yeah.
And I would sit out on the front porch and teach myself all my favorite folkies
Nice.
music and how to sing, so that I could
Yeah.
have something to do.
And so when you guys got together, you probably both played guitar, and then when you decided that we want to go gigging, we need a bass.
That's the
You
thing.
nailed
Is that
I
how
mean,
it went down?
You nailed it.
Yeah.
Well, there was 2 drummers, 3 guitarists, 4 if you count me as a guitarist, and then nobody to play bass. So I'm
Yeah.
like, fine. The drummer had a bass, a beautiful fretless Ibanez.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, sure, I'll pick up the bass.
Fretless. You start on fretless.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually.
Yeah.
It worked.
Too many
And I
people
think
end up,
when I saw you guys, I think you were playing a fretless too. 'Cause
Really?
I recall something really going, wow,
Wow.
you can do that.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't
But
even remember now.
Do you
That's a
do
while
that
back.
anymore? Yeah, fretless.
I all of my basses now are no, the B bass.
The B bass.
The B bass is a 5-string,
Awesome.
and it is
Oh,
fretless,
wow.
and it's one of those crazy funky things that
3 octaves.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you play? Do you bring it to gigs,
Oh,
or
there's a beat.
Is that for recording?
No, we don't let her play it at gigs. No.
It's for recording.
It's for
It's
recording. It's for songwriting.
We need to get it out.
And
Yeah.
then you get a certain tone,
Yeah,
a certain
sure.
sound that you really want to play with, and it's like sketching
Yeah, and
new tunes, that kind of thing.
you got
so.
the heart of a bassist. So many people get thrown on bass and they go, okay, I'll play bass. Well, I think I can play guitar better than this guy.
Oh, no.
But to really get into the bass is awesome.
Oh, I love the bass.
I do too.
I feel like it's this connection to the earth, this really deep, resonant sound. And my brother played timpani, so there's those low tones that are just in my DNA at this point. And then he gets to do all this filigree. He jokes sometimes that I taught him how to play guitar, which isn't really true, but he taught himself how to play guitar. But as far as the lead playing, he did teach himself, which is really cool.
All right, she's going to keep you then.
I will.
We'll do it for each other.
He's a good man.
But so there's an interesting side point here is that I know we're going to do a live song coming up here, but that song was written by me and Kim, but it was recorded at the Mixed in Mankus
last year.
So they just released a video yesterday.
Oh, really?
Of the song that we're going to play today. So just kind of a
strange coincidence, because it was like, well, what song do we want to play on Yves' interview? And I'm like, I don't know, blah 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 blah. Let's do this one. So.
And so at the time, did you know this thing is coming out?
No, that came in yesterday morning. They kind of messed up a little bit of editing, and we updated it, but it's on YouTube, so it'll be awesome, interesting to see if it'll come up
the credits
in the search.
Just needed some polishing.
What can I ask the name of the song?
Yes. Go ahead.
But we won't answer.
What's the name of the song?
It's called Wire the Circuits Open.
Okay, why is the
Wire the circuits open.
Yeah.
But you could think about
WIRE.
Wire.
But this is wire.
Yeah, I got you.
I don't know. I wrote it somewhere. The desert.
Are you an electrician?
I think so. Electrician.
All right, well, guys, let's get those.
Okay, we'll get our stuff.
Get your axes.
Okay.
Get our axes together.
Yeah.
What do you want to say about this song?
I think this is a beautiful song that Chris wrote. It's called Wire the Circuits Open. And I think it speaks to when we fall down and mess up, and how we can get back up on our feet, how we can love each other better, and show up better in the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I'll leave it there.
She will. It was written in November of 2017. Wire the Circuits Open. There we go.
It's hard to take when the weight of the world drags you down, when the lens that you view turns you upside down. It's hard to take, it's hard to take, it's hard to take, it's hard to take, it's hard to take. How can you say that the plan that you made didn't work out well, and the doors are still open and there's wares to sell? How can you say, how can you say, how can you say that? How can you say, how can you say? If I had known, I'd be there to live the terror for you. If only there were warning signs that told you. If I had known, if I had known, if I had known, if I had known, if I had only known. Oh, lightning strikes in the same place twice, shattered, molten, golden, electrical shields and magnetic fields, wire circuits wide open, wire circuits wide open. the polish and the shine slowly start to melt. I know it well, I know it well, I know it well. I know it well, I know it oh so well. I got a dream. You will always wake up right beside me. And my memories will all be there to guide me. I got a dream, I got a dream, I got a dream. I got a dream, I got a dream. Oh, lightning strikes in the same place twice, shattered, molten, golden. Electrical shields and magnetic fields, wire circuits wide open, wire circuits wide open. Electrical shields and magnetic fields, wire circuits wide open, wire circuits wide open, wire circuits wide open.
He keeps trying to talk to me while you're trying to talk to him.
No, we got to stop it. Yeah.
Well, because you guys knew each other
Stop
too, which is
visiting.
awesome.
I know. Catching up. It's only been
I
30
like it.
years.
Yeah, it's only 30 years.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk
I
about.
think it's
Crazy,
beautiful, actually.
Hey, so let me ask you one thing. So thank you so much for that song. It was beautiful. You had a date on when you wrote it, which is I never thought
It
of
was
writing down.
2017, I think.
Yeah.
November. I always write what the date is when I write a song and the location.
Wow.
So a lot of them are at Summit Ridge,
yeah.
which is where we live,
Right.
or it could be anywhere out in the desert or wildernesses
Yeah.
of the West.
I never thought of that. Like,
Preserve that.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
But
when you
that's
wrote
cool.
those,
I like
you had a memory, and now, thank God you wrote that down because you need them now.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think part of it came from somebody who's important to me that we just saw is Bruce Coburn.
Oh, I
Okay.
love Bruce Coburn.
And we just saw him in
Tucson.
Tucson.
Oh,
okay.
And he was 80 years old and killed it.
Yeah, still, yeah.
But he always would write where the date and the place where he wrote a song.
Okay.
And so we've been following him since 1985.
So that kind of give you
That's
that,
great.
that sense of, I'm going to do
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah,
kind of a sense of journaling, if you will. You know,
Yeah.
almost
It's
kinda
actually
It
really
is,
cool.
yeah.
I think it's great. I just never
Yeah.
thought of it.
And so as a total aside, Bruce played in Memphis. And I got to
At the
handle
Opera House.
his Manzer guitars,
Oh, yeah.
his very expensive guitars, and we both had the same haircut at the time. We had this one.
Yeah.
And we're setting up. I feel like we're really getting along. And then he goes, Chris, what's the history of Memphis? And I'm just like, I was starstruck, first of all.
Right.
Then I was like, oh.
You started, I don't know.
I think it has something to do with cows and,
Yeah, and
trees.
and
Yeah, something like that.
weather
And he was just like, oh,